The sinking laser needs a line of sight. What's the fastest route?
The upper entrance. Target the base before the Geth can organize resistance.
What about you?
We will deactivate defense systems and acquire an escape vehicle.
You can do that?
This unit still carries remnants of the old machine upgrade code. We can break any Geth security. You are concerned?
Yes. That does not sound okay, first of all. That does raise some pretty serious concerns. So what you're saying is that you're part Reaper. So what you're telling me is that you're part... kind of, sort of, but we're just gonna have to trust you here, I think.
You know your limits. I trust you. I'm more concerned you didn't tell me about the upgrades.
You were tolerant of our recovery of Geth intelligences from the server, but this matter is different. Personal.
You were ashamed.
Shame is an emotional or cognitive response to societal judgment. It should not apply here.
But maybe it still does.
I want to help your people.
We did not intend to cause offense.
How'd we get here? The Geth are better than this.
No. Based on empirical evidence, they are not.
Yeah.
Proceed to the upper entrance. We will exit here and procure an escape vehicle.
Got it. Legion, good luck.
Acknowledged.
I can't believe it. I don't think it's really sunk in yet. The home world. My world.
The Mass Effect 1 / visual music as well.
Look at the sky. And the rock formations. They used to write poems about them.
You always know it's one of those big moments when you hear this song come on, and it is possibly my single favorite song for the Mass Effect soundtrack, the entire trilogy. I mean, I do have a soft spot for Mass Effect 1. Was my favorite of the trilogy, and, well, so when you get this callback, it always hits home. And as we said when we did the sub-missions leading up to this, of course, it is extremely huge. It is historic having a Quarian set foot on Rannoch. We've done it technically a couple times already, but the fact that they've waited hundreds of years, I think we heard about 300 years since they got driven off from this planet, and they've been living on the run in the flotilla ever since. For them to finally get back here, huge. Cannot be overstated.
When we're done, maybe you'll write a new one.
This is Rannoch, the world of our ancestors. Our bodies carried the seeds that spread the desert grass. You've heard me say Kilasalai? The best translation I can come up with is, by the homeworld I hope to see someday.
Looks like you're seeing it today.
The living room window will be right here.
Something I should know?
I just claimed the land. I know it doesn't mean much, but when this is over, I'll have a home.
The Quarians spent centuries as nomads. You think you can go back to living in one place?
We have gotten used to carrying our homes around with us. Well, that's a start.
Carry your home around with you. Okay, let's see. Well, we've got Geth right off the bat here. So, or at least I assume they're Geth. We have enemies. And before we get too caught up in anything, let's make sure that we first activate Garrus's armor-piercing ammo. Is this a long enough range encounter? Excuse me, I'm trying to open up this menu once again. I was trying to gauge if this is a long enough range encounter for us to go sniper with him, or if it would be preferable to instead go... This is Ellie I'm trying to send over here. to instead go with the Typhoon. That's a basic trooper. That's a basic trooper. Not really sure where you're trying to go right now, Garrus, is a little bit of a concern to me because, see, you're kind of about to go right out in the open. Because you're kind of vaulting over the best cover that we have. Also, like, what are you vaulting over? Hold on a second. Did we just catch him as he was leaping over this over here? Because even then, Garrus, it kind of looks like you're flying right now. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. So, I mean, like, see, it's probably best if you hang out there as well, is the thing. Really, Garrus? Don't stand on top of the cover. That defeats the purpose. He's like, but I got the high ground. Right, Lids? Yes, but also no. Okay, well, these guys don't have shields yet. Shepard, if you could actually, like, singularity them, though. If you could, like, do the thing that I'm asking you to do, which is singularity them, that would be appreciated. Okay, see, the thing is, though, that we did kind of send them right, all of our squad mates right on top of us, so we're all fighting a bit for room. Oh, right, see, the thing is that if Garrus pokes them with his weapon, then they will die. Because we have him on what is now perhaps a more heavily upgraded Typhoon than we had when we were last with Garrus.
Good work, trainer.
Oh, there's still more, though. That was not an indication that we are done here. Oh, thank you for just walking straight into that, though. Yeah, because we saw previously, I think the last time we were taking Garrus with us, we noticed that he was killing people so quickly that having enough time to set up biotic combos with Singularity and then follow up with a warp, enemies were already dead, so we didn't actually get the biotic explosions. I see you trying to hide back there. I don't like it when our enemies sidestep our biotics. Like, there you go. I mean, that guy was already injured, but still. Garrus took him out before we could actually pull off the combo. Yeah, Geth. They do have a bit of a knack. Perhaps more so than any other type of enemy. They have a knack of sidestepping biotics, although occasionally might jump into singularities as well. It is nice. It is convenient. There are a lot of them here, though. Still gonna come to us? Yes, they are. Oh, the singularity. We're about to walk into you again. Okay, that's okay. 2 for 1. 3 for 1, kind of, sort of. That guy's gonna go down, probably, before we get the explosion. Okay, the numbers are thinning, but there are definitely still more of them. Are they gonna come to us? Because it does seem as though this spot is rather convenient. Rather convenient. The good thing about the Geth is that at least these basic troopers, I don't think they can throw grenades, I'm realizing. Are they the only basic enemies that don't throw grenades? Like, the assault troopers for Cerberus do. I guess husks. No, oh, but cannibals do for Reapers. So, I guess Geth are the least grenade-centric, which is kind of nice, because that has, of course, been one of the more difficult things to combat, is when we're in a nice piece of cover, and we're doing things like this, just chaining together biotic combos, and then our enemies chuck out. Is that guy already dead? That guy got shot twice by Garrus, and he is dead. But yeah, then our enemies throw out a grenade, and suddenly we have to abandon our cover, and then we're out in the open, and that's where things can get a little bit trickier, or we just don't even see the grenade, and it blows up on us, and then we're dead. And that's, of course, no fun either. Okay, so here's our entrance, just trying to see if we anything else over here. So what I'm curious about is, so the Quarians haven't been on Rannoch for 300 years. Does that mean that any and all infrastructure that we see here was either Geth or Reaper created? Or is any of this stuff actually remaining from when the Quarians were last here? That's what I'm curious about. Like, are they using any Quarian facilities of any variety? More enemies? Question mark? No. Okay. Cool. 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 More enemies? Question mark? No. Cool. 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 Okay. I think there are more enemies now. I think there may be more enemies now. That was a dramatic way of saying hello. Alright, guys. Okay. So where are they, though? They're down there. Okay, like, our spot is okay. Garrus and Tally's spot is pretty terrible. Not a lot of room for them to join us here. I'm not sure I want them to be that close either. That might be a marginally better. A little more spread out. Okay, and then let's have, where are they? Somebody down there. Can't really see them, so I guess Tally, if you can just go defense drone. There you are. There's one of them. Okay. Of course, the basic are comparatively much easier. I was so ready for the game to go, oh really, Lids, and then just have a basic Geth absolutely annihilate me there. But no shields means we can just chain these biotic combos all day.
Shepard, Commander, you must climb to the upper level before Geth units can fortify their positions.
We're on our way.
Admiral Garrel here. The heavy fleet has a clear path. All forward.
Geth fighter presence is negligible. Patrol fleet, break cover and engage.
Okay, so we have, of course, Legion providing us with the Geth perspective, if you will. And then all the various Quarian admirals providing us with updates on the Quarian side of things. And they're currently, the Quarians and the Geth, very much still fighting each other while we are making our landing here on Rannoch. Can we get through here? Oh, well, we'll have that. SMG high caliber barrel. We might even be actively using that right now on our Hurricane. We got, okay, I see what we're looking to do here. I see what we're on to. Kind of enemies as we're heading up here? Not yet. Also, for what it's worth, we should probably save now that we're on Rannoch. Left side, right side, left side, left side. Okay, I think I found enemies. I think I found the enemies. Ooh. This is kind of nasty. They're here. Just a basic rocket trooper in this, or basic normal Geth trooper here. There's a rocket trooper over there that is kind of sort of flanking us. I mean, we do sort of have cover on both sides, which is potentially nice. But what if we have Tally sabotage you so that you get hacked? Let's do that, first and foremost, because we have seen the absolute destruction that a hacked rocket trooper can cause. And, that's our... Wait, what? Did we get both of them with a hack? I don't think so. We can witness from here the chaos, the power of a hacked rocket trooper. Did it not? Did we also hack this one, and that's why it's not shooting at it? I'm not sure. Yeah, we can see the orange glow means that it has been hacked. That's why. Stop fighting. Okay, so in that case, let us overload you. And now, it will just... Energy drain does still work on synthetic units, even if they already have lost their shields. So that means energy drain still works well against Geth in pretty much all situations. Was there anything over on this side? I mean, we had the option to go in up this part of the ramp. That would have put us right next to this Geth, so I think it actually did work well for us that we chose to go the other side. Probably was a little bit safer. Okay. Anything else of interest up here besides the ammos? Also, did we... Let's just take a second. I think we put the armor-piercing ammo on Garrus's Typhoon, but yeah, not yet. On his Javelin. So this is his first time using the Javelin. So he has a way better sniper rifle now. And as I was saying, I think at least the mods... Whoa! At least the mods for his Typhoon are now better as well. So, let's... Are you the only enemy? In which case, the sabotage doesn't really help us all that much. Let's energy drain you, I guess. Oh. Not... Oh, no, it did... Thought I pressed energy drain, but that did turn into a sabotage. Oopsie daisy. Maybe there are enemies over there for it to shoot at, because it just started walking in the other direction. It was a little odd. Okay, well, there's, I think, an assault rifle piercing mod that is exactly what we were just talking about. One of the mods that Garrus is using on his Typhoon. And, so therefore, it is now stronger than it was 30 seconds ago. So that's nice as well. Okay. And there appears to be something here as well. Process fabrication gauntlets. Now there's definitely still a rocket trooper up there that we hacked. I don't know where it ran off to, is the weird thing. He just kind of skedaddled. It may be awaiting us as soon as we pop up here. Any sign of it? There's the upper entrance. Eh? Okay, seeing some signs of enemies here now. Keep Garrus on the sniper rifle for the time being. Perhaps. I mean, this would be a good test. Can you shoot through all this stuff, Garrus, with all that armor piercing? Maybe. Maybe. What's up, Tactical Rock? How's it going? Doing all right. Doing all right. We've got big missions here. We are on Rannoch. We are on Rannoch. We got somebody with that, did we not? Oh, we did. What happened? Also, there's got to be a ladder up here, right? Those get their bounty. Is that one right next to us? No. Like, what is their entry point? Is it there to the right? Where are they going to try to attack us from? I think it's probably that. So yeah, let's... I mean, we can singularity them, because they don't have shields, so let's get them both, and make them both go boom. Okay, that's a rocket trooper. That might be multiple rocket troopers. Let's sabotage one of the rocket troopers. Potentially both of the rocket troopers. No, the rocket troopers are fighting each other. This is glorious. But we have two rocket troopers going against their one rocket trooper. Let's just witness this. Oh, there's more rocket troopers over there. They are all going flying. So that's why sabotage can be pretty sweet. Oh, they have jetpacks. Which is good to know. They will definitely be able to get up here with their jetpacks if they would like. That sabotage is probably not going to last that much longer, so we might just want to take you out now. It has poured out. And this guy was not hacked previously, and I think this is not the one that we hacked before, so should still have plenty of ability to attack you if Garrus doesn't kill you first. Okay, well, I mean, it's dead now. Garrus, you weren't supposed to kill that one. Garrus, now they're gonna exact revenge. I'm just trying to wait for Telly to get her sabotage back so we can do this again. It is pretty amazing when did she just do it of her own accord? No, she did not. What kind of... okay, well, this is gonna be a problem. Unless we do get an angle. Do that. Were you in sufficient cover to avoid getting hacked? You were in sufficient cover to avoid getting hacked. I do not appreciate this. I do not appreciate this. Rude. Oh, also, this is not the weapon that I wanted us to be on, although that was actually somewhat effective. Yeah, I think this is absolutely one of the biggest highlights of Mass Effect 3, this mission right here. So I'm really excited to get the chance to play this. I think it's a sweet one. Okay, so this might even be a situation which you could perhaps argue for the Hurricane, because the Hurricane does have a little bit of cover penetration, but it's not enough to go through that. Don't get me wrong, it's not enough to go through that. But can we please hack one of these guys? Just force you out of cover so we can actually sabotage you? There we go. That's what I was trying to do all along. You have more people. Oh, you definitely have more. Where did all those other people come from? Way down there. Well, it worked pretty well. Whoa! How many rocket troopers are there over here? Okay then. Careful guys. We may not want to all be standing quite so close together if in fact a single rocket could annihilate all of us simultaneously. I mean, Tally, I think you just go to town with the sabotages. It ideally don't hit the cover in front of us though. Because as we saw, one rocket trooper versus other rocket troopers can lead to some pretty serious destruction. That was not charged up long enough to actually fire the Acolyte. That's not good. And then again, of course, the ones that are popping out of cover are going to be the ones that are easiest to hit with sabotage. That one we did get, though. That one we did get. So hopefully now we have either rockets that are going to be fired at the one that we hacked, or it's going to take out some of the ones that are trying to get us right now. Sabotage again for what it's worth, and we will. Just want to make sure that none of them are like actually right on top of us, because there are several that appear to potentially be right on top of us. This is starting to get a little concerning. Making me a little uncomfortable here.
We need to get inside before they send reinforcements.
I mean, yes, you're not wrong about this, but also, I was having fun trying to sabotage them. Although, albeit with, I'm afraid, not quite as much success as I had hoped for. Okay, maybe we won't get a chance to detonate that combo after all. Tally. So, we may have gotten a little carried away. We may have gotten a little carried away with the sabotage. We may have needed to have been a little more reasonable with actually trying to, you know, target the enemies with normal skills that deal damage and stuff, rather than trying to control them all for ourselves. I just wanted to build my own Geth army, okay? Is that really so much to ask for? Oh, Acolyte bounce around. Wall bouncing Acolyte ready. Just gonna see where that hits and hope that it hits something. Okay, no, we'll actually gain. If you could, like... Okay, that was rude, first of all. You got shields back, which means that we can't even get you with the singularity if we wanted to. Now, there we go. Okay. Enough of this nonsense. Is it about to hit us? It is not about to hit us. You are nearly dead. Can't really get that. Well, hold on. Get that guy. Warp. That will explode. Is that the last of them? I think that was the last of them. So, needless to say, not the fastest way to do it. But, we tested our luck a little bit there. Trying to sabotage rocket troopers to take out other rocket troopers and get taken out by the rocket troopers. It just wasn't quite as efficient as we might have hoped it would be. And there definitely were ways in which they might have flanked us. Like, over here. Could they have gone all the way down this way? I think they could have. Pretty sure there was a rocket trooper up here at one point. So yeah, if it got right here, we were toast. That would have been a serious problem. We would have had no cover in that situation. Let's see. Other than that, I mean, I'm pretty sure we actually do need to be downstairs in order to progress further. So, can we just hop off this? Oh, we can. Okay, cool. Alright. Vamos, team. Oh, I was gonna say let's save if we can, but we may technically still be in combat. Yup.
Shepard Commander, hostile Geth are closing a blast shield over the base.
Okay. Ooh, Reaper to salvage. Sure. We'll nab it. Ooh, we'll walk straight into these Geth. That did not hit them, did it? I'm pretty sure that did not hit them. That did. That much did. Okay. Signs of other Geth here to greet us. Actually, how are we... I assume that we didn't need ammo. We might need ammo. We did fire a bit. Grab some? Okay. It's not often that we are relying all that heavily on our weapon, but it is necessary against Geth oftentimes, because we do want to get rid of their shields.
It'd take hours to punch through that shield.
We don't have that kind of time.
We have located an override atop the Geth fortifications. It can retract the blast shield.
Okay.
Anyone get a good look at that thing?
Briefly, yeah. If I had to guess, I'd say Reaper Tech.
They've put a lot of work into protecting that signal.
Right. Let's blow it up.
Sounds like a good answer. Oh, cool. SMG ultralight materials there. Not sure that's going to be something we're using all that often, because SMGs are already pretty light to begin with. And the Hurricane has a lot of other stuff we'd like to put on it. Okay, anything hiding around here? Doesn't look like it. Can we save here? We can. Okay, so let's do that. No signs of enemies at the moment. But the fact that there's all this cover here certainly does suggest that that will not remain the case. Okay, so we have what appears to be primarily troopers. I say we singularity them. They are all popping out of the ground? Question mark. This feels like the largest concentration of troopers we've ever seen. I mean, we have to, just because that means we get all of them simultaneously. Actually, Sabotage can only hit 2 people simultaneously, but it'll still cause a lot of chaos. But yeah, even if you have like 5 troopers in the AoE of Sabotage, which might have actually been the case there, it's still at most only get 2 of them. But we can do the Singularity, which also I think might have a limit of 2, but again, at least the Biotic Explosion can do a whole lot of damage.
More gas dropping in.
From where? Further back? I mean, that one's still hacked, so it's doing a little bit of work for us. I mean, we can do more hacking now if we'd like. More sabotages, please. Nice. That one looks like it's a different color. Maybe that's just because it's the one trooper that is not currently being sabotaged. I was like, is that a rocket trooper? For a second I thought it was. All right, we're just gonna make them all go boom. I think we're asking too many questions. I think we basically could just make them go boom. I think that's the real answer. It's a trap! Yeah, if the rocket troopers had flanked us back there, that would have been a serious problem. Ooh. We were thinking about using that for the Typhoon at one point, but I think we decided not to. This is just countless Geth. And again, normal Geth troopers, not a huge issue, because they are very easily primed and then detonated.
Crossfire on the left side balcony.
Oh? Where? There on the left balcony? Oh, well, I mean, there's more Geth directly in front of us, so I think we can focus on them for the time being. But let's keep our eyes peeled for... Oh, you're still up. For potential flanks. We should probably have Garrus on the Typhoon now. Speaking of the Typhoon, this feels like a situation where you can just mow people down. That is a Geth. Can't tell from this range if it's a normal trooper or a rocket trooper, which is a little concerning. Well, whatever it is, it has hit Garrus. Some of those look... Oh, they're still just basic troopers, okay. I mean, I do love them getting all clustered together like this. It does make it that much more entertaining to make them go boom. They are the ideal targets for our singularities. Okay, so... now that we appear to have fended at least those off, let's just... oh, or not. I was gonna say let's take a quick moment to see if there's any other loot to be had here, but no, we are not done yet here. You hiding? You in cover down there? You aren't anymore. Okay, I mean, we got it for a while, right? Oh.
Commander, do you need assistance?
I thought he was gonna go flying up there.
Get through. What's your status?
The old machine's upgrades grant us targeting superiority. We are drawing hostile fire from your position.
Keep it up. We'll get to the blast shield controls.
Thank you, Legion.
I know Legion's on our side, but Reaper Code?
Yes.
No, Legion's on our side.
Never thought I'd hear you say that.
I was gonna say, That's a Quarian insisting that Geth on our side. That's really saying something. Okay, doesn't seem to be much else over here, but yeah, that's one of the reasons why I love playing Adept, is the fundamental combo of Singularity plus Warp, or Warp plus Throw, although that's usually a little bit slow. Well, I guess that's not necessarily slower, or at least the Singularity disabling enemies as you prime them if they're basic enemies, and then following up with a Warp as they are just flailing wildly in the air is so much fun. And then, of course, yeah, you can throw in as well. I just, personally, it's the Singularity plus Warp that's my favorite. So, I love it. I love it. Biotic combos are sweet. They are pretty sweet, if you ask me. Okay. Are there any more yet over here, or did we take all these out? We just proceed slowly, just in case there are some that spawn in a little late, because we've seen that happen on a few occasions now, where it looked like we were done, and then we were not done. So let's not get caught off guard here. But looks like we're in the clear. We have Geth Plasma Shotgun. Now this might be my second favorite shotgun after the Crusader, which we purchased. Geth Plasma Shotgun, of course, we relied on this so much in Mass Effect 2. Was absolutely amazing in Mass Effect 2. Shotgun that, kind of similarly to the Crusader, does not function the way that most shotguns do, has better accuracy, better range than most other shotguns, and this case, you can charge it up, you can fire it just normally, and it'll deal a decent damage, but you can charge it up over time, and the more you charge it up, the more damage it deals, and if it is fully charged, then it packs a pretty serious punch, and you can walk around with it charged, which means you're ready to go as soon as you hop into your next encounter. So we won't equip it ourselves, because we're a power-based character, and shotguns are heavy, but it's a nice pickup. It's a nice pickup. And we have data to salvage for some monies, and that's good because we were dead broke when we got in here. So we could use that right about now. Before we go through here, just make a point of saving frequently. Okay. Let's make sure, yeah, people are on, I think, close range weapons given. Now this does seem to be very up close and personal right now. More data to salvage. Medkit as well. I'm wondering if we might even want to be on the Hurricane. We're talking this much close range.
Admiral Gell to all ships. We've got Geth frigates inbound on the civilian fleet. Connor's here. Civilian defenders are on intercept course. We'll hold them, Geralt.
Okay, so more from the Quarians. Now they're fending off the Geth, which are currently attacking them. It seems, well, I mean, they're actively fighting each other. Override. Okay. Oh. That doesn't look good. Also, that doesn't look good. Unless we give them a little singularity for good measure. Boom. Send them flying. Okay, there are... Oh, okay. Far more enemies than the ones we were just looking at over there. Coming from this side, too. Potentially even... Ooh. Potentially doing quite a bit of flanking here, in fact. I think we got a little careful. Okay, we have a little more room. In fact... Oh. No, it's over there they'd be flanking us from, and they are starting to do so. So yeah, definitely get out of there. Did that Geth just teleport? You saw that, right? That Geth really looks like it just teleported. Where did that come from? Okay, then. Alrighty. Well, that one is fully flanking us now, or at least try... Oh, it got hit by the explosion. Okay, cool. might be able to finish you off with just a throw, no priming necessary. Oh, that was the last one as well, it seems. So that's good. Okay, a little deep breath here. Did we... Oh, hold on. Okay, we do a defense matrix up. For a second there, I thought that we did not have it up at all, and it's like, well, you know, we should at least activate that at the beginning of the mission. Anything else passively? I mean, Tally's defense drone, but it does deactivate when we're not actively in combat after just a short bit of time, so unfortunately, you do kind of still need to manually reactivate. There, you see, deactivating. You do kind of need to manually reactivate it somewhat frequently, even if it is supposed to be primarily a passive skill. And it's just that when we're starting a new encounter, usually we have more pressing things to... more pressing things to do than activate a defense drone. We're usually trying to be a little more aggressive with sabotages or maybe energy drains. Additional geth popping up here, or are we in the clear? Also, a couple sides here we can check. Apparently, oh, wait, what? There, override is right there. Let's take a look over here, though. See if there's any loots or anything like that. Any loots to be played? This is a nice little touch. This, actually, I'm pretty sure, is more or less the same model that we saw for the Geth hubs in Legion's loyalty mission in Mass Effect 2. So the place where they're housing all the many of the Geth software, and so that makes a lot of sense that we see that here in what is a Geth base. Oh. Yes, there's a medkit. Do we need it right now? No, not really, but it's still experience, so we'll nab it. Okay. So yeah, obviously the quest updater is on the far side, just to make sure we don't miss anything here while we're at it. I think we're good, though. So let's start it up.
Legion, I've hit the override.
We have gained system access and are bypassing security. Stand by.
Okay, that sounds a lot like, yup, a situation in which we are about to get swarmed by enemies, and we just need to survive. Understood. Okay, I mean, this could be a situation in which we might have enough time for Tally to pop a quick defense drone. I feel like we just haven't really had much opportunity to see how effective it can truly be. Because so often it seems like, oh, that's a pyro. Oh, hold on. Hold on. This needs to get hacked. This needs to get hacked right now. We might have hacked them both. Oh, we are still on the Hurricane when I thought we were on the Acolyte. One moment, please. Oh, well, that's why we wanted to hack some rocket drones, or rocket troopers, and ow. Ow! And pyros. So that's why we have Defense Matrix. In case we pop out of cover for too long while there are rocket troopers out here. Yeah. Fortunately, we have it, and we can reactivate it here, and fortunately, we have Garrus here to annihilate these dudes. Okay, so, you know, don't take these rocket troopers too lightly. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's when the pyros spawn right on top of you, that is serious trouble when that happens. Okay, is that the last of them?
Security, but disabling the blast shield requires manual input. We have enabled a console near your position.
Okay, so we have a little bit of ammo that we use, so we might as well pick this up. It's fully loaded. And the other thing is that since we took a pretty hefty chunk of damage there, notice that we have only 1 bar of health remaining right now. That will not regenerate unless we are to use a Metagel here, which, saying how we didn't really need one when we picked one up, but it may be worth popping one here just to play it a little bit safe. Okay, then where was it that Legion was saying we were supposed to go? Oh, right here. Need to manually override this too. Something tells me.
Shepard. Commander, you have successfully opened the blast shield doors.
Have we?
Good.
Do we need to survive again?
We'll be back out in a minute.
Negative. The path behind you has been sealed. A nearby elevator can take you to the upper level. From there, you should have an acceptable line of sight for targeting.
Okay. Okay. Except, classic Geth style. The elevator has arrived, and on that elevator came a Geth Prime. That is a throwback to Mass Effect 1, where, what was it? It was on Vermeer, I think it definitely happened, where there was an elevator. Might not have been a Prime. Might have been. At least Rocket Troopers. There's an elevator where it's like, surprise, there are Geth. Probably happened on a few occasions in Mass Effect 1 as well, but okay. Now, of course, ideally we would hack the Prime, but hacking these Rocket Troopers, especially if we can get two of them standing right next to each other, would not be a bad thing either. Now, but, see, Garrus and Tali, you are about to get blasted to smithereens, especially if you're standing right next to each other like that. So if either of you could, like, actually get into cover, like, this is still not a very good spot. Like, that, but what I would love to do is we're getting nailed here. Just wanted to poke up for a second so that we can get that off. No, Shepard, I did not want you to do that, though. Not want you to get out of that cover that time. Let's get Defense Matrix back on. Okay, that's what it's here for. Gives us a little bit more margin for error. Or silly little cover popping mistakes like that. Prime still hacked? I was pretty sure we hit the Prime, but it doesn't look like it's hacked right now. That's a little concerning. Let's hit it, just in case. I do not think it is hacked anymore. So we do need to Prime with Warp on armor and shielded enemies, like so, but we can still detonate with Throw. Fortunately, we have enough distance between us right now that this shouldn't be too much of a problem. I think that drone is the Prime's drone, not Tali's drone, so let's throw out one of our own drones. Not that it's needed here. Okay. Alright, I assume we're headed in that direction.
To all ships. The patrol fleet has broken the Geth flank. Permission to pursue.
Oh!
Good hunting, Ron.
Orient's making inroads. That's the Metagel that we already picked up. Can we save here? We cannot save here. Can we save when we're not standing on the elevator? We can save when we're not standing on the elevator. Also, a bit of a throwback to Mass Effect 1. Intended or